Productive day yesterday down here. We've managed to get, well, say we, but Josh has been working hard ripping the roof off this. He's helping Jed do bits and bobs, so Josh has managed to get the roof off, and we've stacked all the metal sheets here, which we'll be using for some sort of fencing when the rest of the loft comes down. Got a wood pile to burn through, and this is some sort of plastic that was underneath the tiles on the front, which is not how you do tiles on the front. What's the point in the tiles? They must have just been for show. But he's managed to kick all these panels down as well, which for the roof. So we can get them burnt, get them boxes out and get them burnt, and start working through it. It's a lot of fires and a lot of rubbish, but once we get it burning and start getting it down, I reckon it'll fly down. And then we've got the challenge then of the floor, getting to the floor, getting that up, getting it burned, and then assessing underneath what we need to do to make a base for the new loft. Because currently the new loft is here getting wet, and the rubbish is just looking more and more. So I think before we take any more of the loft down, we get what we can burnt, like get that pile gone, and then take it down in stages like that, because that way we've got room to actually manoeuvre, to move. I mean, I did put a stack of tiles there yesterday, but when Josh has threw everything down, it's just broke them. So I think it's broke a lot of them. Is what it is. We've got plenty of tiles underneath that metal, plenty of tiles underneath the wood over there, and a stack of tiles there as well. The plan straight away is to find some dry wood to get this fire going. Saying just plod on with it, just burn bits where I can. We'll see how we get on. The thing about having fires and stuff, it's a slow process, innit? Like, you've got big piles to burn and that. But this one's cooking. A bit smoky because it's wet, but as long as you keep it sort of that level, it's not too bad. So I've cleared the area around there, stacked the boards up ready to burn, moved more metal sheets. Jed's working hard over on his loft, he's getting it painted and stuff. But yeah, once this is all done, we can start thinking about putting a fence up. Like, my friend's going to lend me a mini digger so I can come in and scrape it all level, and then sort of springtime just throw loads of grass seed down or something, just so it looks tidy. But I think the vision's like, it was amazing when we first got the allotment, and it becomes more like a hindrance when you turn up and it looks worse than what like it did the last time you left it, even though it's not, because it's not changed. But I'm starting to see now that maybe there's another 4 or 5 van loads of rubbish before obviously whatever's in these lofts, and that side of it, the plastics and that'll be clear. Regarding the slate and the concrete and the tiles and all that sort of stuff, I think when the mini digger's here, we'll dig a hole in the lowest point of the allotment and we'll smash it all up and put it in there, and that'll act as like a soak away. So at least then the allotment's not going to flood because it'll all run down into that. So that's the plan with that. All the glass and that, I don't know what we're going to do, but there's a load of stuff to go. In my last video I managed to get a load of ply, which is spruce exterior ply 18mm, and I managed to get 30 full sheets and loads of offcuts for a £5 a sheet. For the obviously you got the offcuts free with like 3/4 sheets and stuff like that. So yeah, that wasn't bad. So me and Jed have gone halves on that. I've got enough to do my floor for the new loft, and enough to make 6 nest boxes. There's 6 sets of nest boxes, which is 24 boxes. And then I'll just need like the 6mm ply for the backs and that. But yeah, that was a bargain. That was, I come down here and I'd done this video, the last video, sorry, and got home from doing the video, straight onto Marketplace, ply, and it was only local. So when I got the lot, it took me 2 days to get the lot. Like, I'd done one load one day, the load of the offcuts the second day. because I was loading it and unloading it on my own, and it was quite heavy. But yeah, it was a bargain. It's been used, but it's been used for a floor, temporary floor, for like an office, like a sort of thing. But the fibre of sheet, you can't go wrong, can you? There's only a couple of scrolls in it. There's not major, no breaks, no nothing. They've unscrewed it rather than ripping it out. Obviously, now we need to earn the money to get the frame for the floor. Normally I build like a 4x4 frame, a 4x2 frame, and then obviously you've got your spars on your floor, which is like your tanalised 2x2 and stuff like that. But with this being a tile roof, I don't know whether to just upgrade and do like a 4x2 floor, but every 400s or every 360s or something like that, with the spars going across, so it's more solid. Got an idea of where the base is going to go. Obviously I'm trying to put the loft here on this side, but once I've got an idea of what's underneath it, what this loft was originally sat on, then I get a better idea of how I'm going to make the base for the floor to sit on. Whether I'm going to do it same as my other loft, a base and then spars, or just a more solid base and then ply straight over it. It just means obviously that the floor is not sectional if I ever needed to move the loft, but I'm not building it to move it, to be honest. The type of loft that it is, tile roof and that, it was a job getting it in the first place. I'm not going to be moving it, so yeah, I'll build it to last. I might even double up on the ply on the floor, so it's like, what will it be, 36 mil or something, stop the rats from chewing through it, or I might put a metal sheet on the bottom of it. So we're back here for another day now. I'm just waiting for Josh to turn up, see how much of this shed he can get down, or we can get down. Depends how I'm feeling. It's Sunday morning, I'm absolutely knackered. Jed's loft's looking good though, that's felted now, and he's got his front on and stuff, so just see it in the background. Managed to burn half of the pile the other day. Obviously with the fire restrictions and that, we've got to keep it under control, but we've got running water, we've got buckets, we've got hose pipes, so we can only have a little small fire pit, but this is in a pit as well, like, you know, sheltered from the wind making it travel. But yeah, everything just looks a mess every time you come here, like I've said before many times. But hopefully when Josh gets here, we'll start dragging all this out, making piles, so that hopefully that we can rip the front down, get these roof trusses off, rip the front down, start getting that in a pile ready to burn. We'll get a little fire going, and then we'll work into this section. Work into this section, get this emptied. He's already started taking the roof off this, but still ply up there. Again, it's just more rubbish. It's stuff that I didn't really want to be taken out of it. I think this is the end of the loft, this, the original end of the loft. Stuff that I didn't want to be taken out while we've still got all this rubbish around the allotment. So, yeah, all we can do is plod on like little bits at a time. It's now time, obviously, before winter hits, that we start getting the shed down and getting a base made and getting this loft up so it doesn't get like ruined with the weather. We are going to have forecast rain for next week, so the more of this today that we can get down, and tomorrow during the rain we can have burn piles, do you know what I mean? We can just start plodding on and burning it and stuff. But I don't want this to get ruined, so half of it's here, half it's on the bowling green, the roof and that. And then again, when it's raining, we could probably do a couple of tip runs as well. It won't slow us down. So I didn't send my birds racing this week. On Monday we noticed two with fat eye. This fat eye is an absolute nightmare. It's putting a stop in racing when it comes to young birds. Now, I can't remember how long it takes to clear up, but two that I had on Monday, they're now back to being clear now. I've just done them with Optrex, the chlorphenicol drops, are they? So I've just done them yesterday with them. I'm going to do them today. I'm going to do them Monday, and I'm going to do them Tuesday and see if that clears them up, ready for the weekend. However, it just depends on whether it does something to the pigeon, like knocks the performance off. Can let me know in the comments. Is it worth sending them? My problem is I've still got 39 young'uns, and I don't really want to be holding on to them 39 young'uns when they've only been 105 miles. It's a combine race next week, so it's Yeovil, so it's even harder race for them. And the long forecast is northwest winds, so don't really want to be holding on to them. I want them over it and fit to perform. Well, not perform, but fit to kind of like, you know, make it back. But again, don't want to be stopping 39 young'uns at this stage. I need them schooled, I need them educated, I need them to go, ready for yearlings. As I'm going to be sat on them young'uns, not knowing what they're capable of or what they're not capable of, whether they're good enough to earn a perch in the yearling loft or what, I don't know. I know obviously it doesn't make a difference with young birds, but still, 105 miles, not really far, is it? They've had a Ludlow, is it? A Ludlow, 2 Herefords, a Monmouth, that's it I think, yeah, 4 races. Ludlow, Hereford, 2 Monmouths, is it? 2 Herefords, 1 Monmouth. That's the one. What about this fat eye? They say the fat eye is herpes virus, but then they say it's one-eye cold. Well, it's not one-eye cold because they get it in both eyes sometimes. They say it's mycoplasma. What actually is it? All these vets are doing like research and stuff on animals. Why aren't they trying to find a cure for it? Because I remember the first time I ever had fat eye was when I bought the dual vaccine. So I bought a paramyxo and herpes virus vaccine. I think they come from Belgium. And I'd done my birds with that vaccine. I'd never seen fat eye in my life. And then all of a sudden, all the birds come down with fat eye. And I think that was the root cause of it, this fat eye, is these vaccines. Now, there's probably a reason why they're not approved by the RPRA. And have these vaccines got the live virus inside them, so therefore when you're injecting them, it's giving a little bit of the herpes virus plus the sort of the cure for it, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I'd never seen fat eye before. I'd vaccinated my birds, everyone was jumping on this new vaccine, vaccinated my birds with that, they all got fat eye, and I'm just wondering if that was the root cause of the fat eye outbreak, and that would have been about what, 2013, 14ish? No, 15 maybe? How long's fat eye been around? I know one-eyed cold's been around for a while. You used to use the white sesqui. But how long's the fat eye been around? Food for thought. Was that the cause? So the fire's cooking. And while I keep control of the fire, Josh is in taking the roof trusses off. They're coming off easy enough.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming off easy enough. Ah, just they wipe me out. What's your verdict of how it's coming down?
I reckon pull off down the grade and take the roof off that layer.
Do you reckon?
If you pull your finger out, then get loose down and get the most of that.
Me pull my finger out. When I'm trying to keep an eye on the fire, because Josh has got no sense in fire. If you have a look at it, throwing the roof joist off, which is going over to the fire,
It'll burn quickly.
which I didn't want it to catch fire because I don't want the fire spreading. So yeah, especially when we've got a national alert about fires. It's a good job we've got the hose pipe and we've got the bucket of water hand. But the wood's that dry, that beam that he's just literally through there is caught already. There you go. Piece of metal on the bottom on this one though. There you go, I've moved it. The beams feel pretty solid apart from, like, anything that's been painted seems solid. Bad the rat problem is in here because they've been chewing through the back of the shed and through the back of the boxes. Probably to take the young birds or the eggs. Got a load of rings lying around. What's this? 2013. 2012. Rings that are lying around with the legs still in them, that's the disgusting part. Where obviously the rats have been eating them. Or they've died. It's not a nice thing that, especially when there's babies about and stuff like that. But once all this is down and we can, you know, we've got the lofts off the floor and we can, you know, put a ferret under it or Jack Russell underneath the lofts and stuff like that to keep on top of the rats, then it'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're going to crack on a little bit and see how far you can get this down while I'm babysitting the fire. Well, it's safe to say Josh has exhausted himself. I think he thinks he's on holiday. Not working. He's even asked if he can go and get the jacket potatoes and the marshmallows because he's done. Which? Marshmallow and a biscuit?
Yeah, s'mores. You never had them?
No.
Mate, oh, they're lovely.
I had them in Boy Scouts when he was about 10, so that was last year. But yeah. Smalls or something. He said there's like a marshmallow and a biscuit.
Oh, they are.
Never heard of them.
Absolutely gorgeous.
He said on that last clip then, this will be down in no time, right?
It will.
We'll have this down and the roof off this other one today. We sat there for 30 minutes now. Stroking his feet. Well, I'm constantly in charge of loading the fire.
You don't trust
In all fairness though, as quick as this is coming down, it's as quick as Jed just got here. As quick as it's coming down, it's getting burnt as quick, so it's ideal. And that we don't leave like piles and piles of more rubbish just lying around here, there and everywhere. It seems now the fire's slowing us down because we're waiting for the fire to burn down so we can get more stuff on it. But then obviously we need the room to be taking more of the shed down. But yeah, here we go. So the sides just come off, the roof's off here. Josh busy on his phone. So the back and the floor in here, and then obviously the nest boxes and that, but we're waiting for, as I say, that to burn down. We don't want it too big. Got to be responsible and all that, like. I was live on TikTok the other day while I was down here having a fire, and the amount of people moaning, oh, you're not allowed fires, oh, we've had the severe alert. Well, I'm sorry, but that one was guidance, not a law, and two, as long as you're responsible and you've got water, running water, a hose pipe, you can put it out, it's absolutely fine. This is a built up area here, so it's not like rural. I think the advice was more like rural, it can start wildfires and stuff like that. I think that was what the guidance was. But, I mean, come on. Banning disposable barbecues. I'd love a disposable barbecue right here now. Wouldn't you like a disposable barbecue, Josh?
What?
Wouldn't you love a disposable barbecue here now so we can have our sausages and that on it?
Yeah, but you burn it.
No, they're banned now, aren't they?
A disposable barbecue?
Yeah, they've banned disposable barbecues.
They actually?
Yeah,
Oh shit, no.
it's rubbish. But yeah, we'll crack on. Get these boxes burnt. Get the rest of it all, the rest of this side down, And then we've got to work on in this side here. Josh has not completely took the roof off that yet. He's took the metal off it and stuff. He's took the plastic off the top. But then we've got loads of shite in here as well that needs to go. Like peephole boxes, budgie cages and stuff like that. Bits of wood. So it's not only the shed that we're burning, it's all the rubbish that goes with it. Just a lot, and then obviously we're sorting piles out of metal, piles of plastic. Mad. Today has been somewhat of a productive day, that's for sure. I'm sweating. I'm sure Josh is ready for tea. It's currently 3 o'clock now. What time are we uni on the tins? About 8:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah. But yeah, managed to get a lot of it down. I'll show you this now. Just looked worse than what it did when we started, but the back's down. We're just stripping the back off now. I'll say we. Josh is just stripping that back off. Looks like Josh does everything on this allotment.
I do.
Because I've always got the camera in my hand. So while you are watching this, it was Josh that's working. But you know, he'll take the credit for everything. But you know, you can't be trusted with the fire because he nearly sets the allotment on fire. He's as bad as Jed. So I have to do the fire side of it. Otherwise, the allotment will go up in smoke. So I'm like the responsible adult. He's just nearly fell. He's just literally stepped on that and it collapsed. But yeah, a lot of this is metal and plastic that can't be burnt. Probably burn the wood off the metal and then burn the wood off some of the wire now. The wire will get dragged out tomorrow when it's cooled down. We're gonna have fencing to fix here. This is leaning, so we need some scaffolding poles or something. Push that fence back and then put the poles in. I think we're hoping to get this back down, this little bit out, and this back burnt before we go. And that will be a productive day. The next time, this will come down. And then up to about where that plastic is in the middle there. Hopefully that'll come down then. And then that's not going to affect Jed's pigeons because that's over that side. But then it'll give us time to work on this area to get a base done. And see what get the fence fixed and see what we're working with to put the loft back up. So yeah, not a massive video today, but a little update on the allotment. And on the next video, obviously, I'll show you about the fat eye and how it's going, how long it's took to clear, and whether we managed to get any more races into these young birds. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all later.